management, or sponsors.
Would you love to deepen your spiritual connection and create a conscious shift in your life? Do you seek answers to the human experience? Welcome to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, a 3-hour safe haven for your questions and spirit's answers to transform your life. A gifted spiritual advisor, coach, and medium, SarahSpiritual will assist you to connect the light within and transcend beyond the limits of all possible experience and knowledge. Spiritually Speaking with Sarah is presented by the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. For the next 3 hours, listen, call in, and watch SarahSpiritual live on Periscope and Facebook, and share love and light.
There
Yes, indeed, there is a light right here on WWNN 1470 AM and 95.3 FM, and we are connecting to all of you all across the nation and answering your questions at 888-565-1470. So yes, indeed, there is a shift. Can you feel it? Are you feeling a little bit out of sorts? A lot of people are talking about not feeling as if they're connected, not feeling connected to their spirit guides, not feeling connected to the heavens. Many people are feeling a little lost, uncertain what to do next. Some people are feeling a little stuck, a little stagnant, and they don't know where we go from here. But did you hear? The earth's a-changing. Things are shifting, things are moving, and we're all feeling the vibrational shift of everything that's about to unfold. Planets are lining up. Yes, indeed, they're lining up and telling us time to make a decision. You're either in or you're out. So are you out, as they say in baseball, or are you in? Are you going to stay in for the game? Are you going to play the game and really play with all your gusto? Or are you going to sit on the sidelines and just wait and see what happens? You get to decide what you want to do, because this is the time where the energy is ripe, the energy is ready, the energy is so powerful that you can create. But many of us are feeling this pushback from the power. And the power makes you feel as if, well, I don't know if I can do it. I don't know what I want. Which way did he go? Which way do I go? I'm not sure. So wherever you are, if you're feeling that things feel different, you're not sleeping the same, you're feeling a lot of the energy around the planet, you're feeling a lot of the energy of the political environment, you're feeling the energy of people not feeling comfortable in themselves, you're feeling the energy of, well, some of the injustices that are going on around us. Whatever you're picking up on, you're absorbing it. And it's time to clear the decks and make that move to be who you've come to be. And now's the time. And then we're getting ready for these other little planets to kind of move over and make room for Mercury. It wants to go backwards. Mercury, the great planet of communication. Oh, Mercury, Mercury, Mercury. You want to go backwards now? How is that possible? Mercury going backwards means communications, contracts, new things, new beginnings. Everything might get a little snarled up, might get a little out of sorts. And we've got to put on our boots and just keep marching and make sure we make it through this tough little transit of a planet, because it can affect a lot of things. So if you say one thing to they react in a way that makes you feel they didn't hear you correctly, repeat yourself before you get all emotionally derailed, because it's very possible that the communication wires are just misfiring all around you and things are just out of sorts. Are you ready for a shift? Are you ready for a change? Where are you now that you would like to change? What spot? And we're going to drill down into clarity land. We are going to find that clarity, and we're going to get ready to make a shift. So what would you like to shift? Put it in the feed on Facebook. I want to see, what do people want to shift in their lives? And let's see how we can create that shift, because everything's shifting around you, and we can feel the earth moving underneath us. We can actually feel the vibration and the energy shifting and changing, but we don't know what to do with that because we're feeling it and it's not familiar. Look at this as your opportunity to take stock in the past 10 years. Where have you been? What were you doing 10 years ago? And take a good look at yourself and say, what do I wish to change? How do I wish to change? And what can I create that's different than what I've had the past 10 years? And take a good look at what was going on in 2009, 2010, and 2011. And see if you are have you progressed, if you are where you want to be. Have you felt differently about things than you did back then, and maybe you haven't made any other new decisions or new choices? Are you riding the same circle and doing the same thing over and over and over again? And, well, insanity because you're expecting something else to happen and nothing's happening. Where are you? Because this is the time that when we ask ourselves some really important questions, we can make a difference. We can make a difference in our lives. And because our life is connected to so many other lives, it's the ripple effect. Ask yourself, what makes me happy? And in this moment of now, am I happy? Ask yourself, how can I create something different? And if I could create it, what would it be? What would it look like? What would it feel like? How can I get from where I am to where I might want to be? And if you are uncertain as to what that can be, well, there lies another opportunity to grow. Because underneath the I don't know is the know. Gives you that opportunity to go down deep within and sit and be still. And think of the things that bring you joy, however insignificant they may be. And then go within. And feel what that feels like to be where you are feeling. What makes you feel good? What makes your heart sing? What makes you feel like a little child on the swing? What makes you feel as if what you do matters? Look around. You do make a difference. Shift the energy. Take a good look. Look beyond the things that weigh you down. Look beyond the problems, the financial obligations. Just move those things aside. Those are symptomatic, energetic creations from the past. It's an accumulation of energy that you're living now. But in this moment, what you focus your attention on, what you think about, what you feel, what you look to, is what you're creating. So if you want to look at the pile of mess you have, well then fine, you can do that. But that's only going to create more mess. That's only going to create more uncomfortability. That's only going to create more of what you don't want. So what would you like to create? Do you know? How do you find that answer? You join the conversation tonight. Join the conversation on Facebook. Join the conversation on YouTube. Join the conversation on our phone lines at 888-565-1470. And let's answer some questions and let's make a shift, because tonight is our 475th live show. All of us together, rolling up our sleeves and getting down and looking into where we want to be and finding the way, going through that to take you to a place that you couldn't have imagined if you were still in the same place that you thought made you comfortable. Growth often makes us uncomfortable. Shifting will test our patience. Shifting will test our belief in ourself. And shifting will test our faith. Our ability to believe that there's something greater than us, assisting us on the journey. Something in the universe. Something just supporting everything. You see, we're never alone. So if you're in one of those places right about now, that makes you feel uncomfortable, frustrated, down, depressed, sad, out of sorts, uncertain, confused, you're in a really good place. I know it doesn't feel good, but you are in a really good place, because it's that place that will bring you to the opportunity that can make all the difference in your life, because it's forcing you, nudging you to grow, to look for something different or greater. And yes, you can sit in the uncomfortability. Of course you can. And you can sit there as long as you like. The universe is very gracious. Whatever you want, whatever you put out, they're going to deliver. So if you're sitting in a pile of mud and you're saying, I don't like it here, but I'm here and this is where I am and that's what I'm going to do, and you just sit in the mud, the universe will be like, okay, angels, spirit guides, yo, God, they're sitting in the mud. Nothing we can do. They have to ask. You have to ask, I want to change. And the minute you ask, I want to change, you make that statement and you say, how do I make that change? everything starts to change. Hold on, because the energy on the planet, the way things are right about now, all systems go. Is there a book you want to write? Write the book. Is there a music video you want to make? Do the video. Is there a trip you want to take? Plan the trip. Is there a move? Plan the move. Is there something that you've been looking at for the past 10 years that you're like, I don't want to do this anymore? Then do it. Make the change. Is there a relationship that's made you feel stuck and stagnant, and maybe you're there for all the wrong reasons and you're not happy, and chances are your partner's not happy? Have the conversation. Make the shift. Or choose to do more work, explore other possibilities in the relationship, and do what you want to do with it. Don't just sit in the mud. It's really not very pleasant, although they say it's kind of good for the skin. But I think we can only have so many mud baths, right? Put yourself in a way that you're open to receive inspiration. And often when you got mud in your eyes and mud in the ears, you're not quite feeling and seeing much. Make a change. Choose to change. Choose to make a shift. You have all the power, and you have all the energy. And you can do anything. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors. And then we're going to come back and answer some calls. I'm going to go to Facebook and see, well, who's there? What are we talking about? I hope you joined the conversation. We had quite the conversation on our Sunday Fun Day. We were talking about so many great things. So I want to see what's going on my Facebook feed, on my YouTube feed. I want to see who's got a conversation and who's got a question. And then when we come back, we're going to go right to the phone lines. So stay with us. 888-565-1470. Don't go away, because you know we're going to be right back.
Did you call me with your song? Because you know that you know me. Every soul has its story, like a movie playing.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, SarahSpiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with SarahSpiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
Interested in relieving tension, reducing stress, and revitalizing your energy? Call reflexologist Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954 to book your session. Reflexology of the hands, face, and ears improves circulation, the functioning of the nervous system, reduces fine lines and wrinkles, and glowing complexion. Experience what reflexology can do for you today. Contact Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with SarahSpiritual and be in the
are back here live on WWNN 1470 AM and 95.3 FM, and we are going to the phone lines. And hello, Facebook. We want to say howdy to everyone on Facebook. We got some questions loading up here on our Facebook feed. What do we have here? You got Facebook? They are working away at that. So we have to go to the phone lines and see what's going on. Oh, I think I want to go to New Jersey. Let's go to New Jersey. I have Georgiana.
Yes, how are you, dear?
Hello, how are you?
I'm fine, love. How are you?
I'm doing great, thank you. And how can we assist you?
Yeah, just want to listen to this question. Remember I called in have that New Year program?
Okay, first of all, I'm having a little trouble hearing you.
Okay.
And I need some quiet sounds.
Okay.
And no, I wouldn't remember what you would ask me in January. That would be about 300,000 questions later. So no, I can't remember that. So what would you like to know?
All right. The theme was the New Year wish thing, and I said, at this time I'm living with a person, but I want to be on my own because of privacy.
Oh, I remember. Yep, I got that.
And then you assured me, then you told me that the angels and the good spirit were saying you will be my
a little longer. You push forward, and then things push back. So, but you're feeling movement, and in the very beginning, there was no movement. You were trying, you were looking, but nothing was coming.
Posted. All right. I will. Thank you. Have a great one. Bye.
Okay. When's your birthday? Let me see. I got it here. Hold on. Okay. So you've been putting together things and working on projects and making connections. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. And when you make the connections, what you want to look at is who around you is interested in your work. And feeling the energy of who you feel comfortable working with, because you come up with some spectacular designs and looks. Is that true?
Yes.
Okay. So now what we're to do is find and align a conversation that still has to be had, because that's what I'm seeing around you.
I didn't talk. I'm applying for. I'm also assistant also. And I'm applying to a new job, but no answers yet.
No answers yet. Well, I see a conversation. I see an interview. I'm seeing this progressing. All right? Give yourself some time. When I take you into this month, knowing that March is going to bring some communication slow up, look to as maybe bringing you a little bit more solid communication that's going to lead to your next step. But I see much recognition for your work coming in the ends of the year, starting August, September. Okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Right. You're welcome so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
888-565-1470. And we're going to go right back to the phone lines. I've got to go to Miss Shalene, and she is in Florida. Miss Shalene, how are you? Hi, Miss Shalene. How are you tonight?
Doing great. And you?
I'm doing great. And with the personality of the teacher or the personality of the children around her? That's number one. Number two, attention-wise, I see she's a little all over the place, yes?
Yes, she is.
Okay. So we may need to talk to someone and see if there's a better way of learning for her and what your options are. Because highly intelligent little girl. So, of course, she can do this. She most certainly can do this. And I see that.
Go ahead.
No, I see that she is struggling. Did you check her eyes, too?
Yes, I did. She's wearing glasses.
Okay, but I feel as if, and there are many children who are having this experience. They're hearing things, they're seeing things, but the brain is not computing it in a way where they have the depth of comprehension to tell you the gist of a story or the understanding of the meaning behind it. And this is something that I've heard from many parents, and I don't know where the disconnect is or why so many children are in this place, but there are many children who are going through what your daughter is going through. There are ways that they can. I'm not a teacher. I don't know how to guide you to tell you what to do next, but there are programs in place that can assist her. So anything the school has to offer is there. It's just very important that she is led to feel as if she is important through this, and not that she has a disability. Okay?
Right.
It's just a matter of how but it's all how she's interpreting things. It's in the interpretation. Okay. That question, my dear, and you know that. I can't answer that for you. But pray to Archangel Michael. All right? Okay. All right. Thank you so much. All right. Keep me posted. Bye.
You too. Bye-bye.
888-565-1470. We're going to go right back to the phone lines. And I would love to hear from you on Facebook. I would love to hear from you all across the nation. And let's go to Jennifer, and she is in West Palm Beach. Jennifer, how are you tonight?
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing great, Jennifer. And how can I assist you?
This month of February has not been good. And I know that the month of March is going to blow me out because 2 months cannot not be good. But my question tonight is, the owner of the company that I work for called a meeting with me for tomorrow.
Can I pause you? I'm behind closed doors. This is you. Hold on. Oh, Lord. I don't think I can take this anymore. And now my boss, he called a meeting. Is this the end? Am I getting fired? What's going to happen? Holy crow. Oh, I'm toast. Oh, and if this happens, I don't know what's going to happen. And, oh, my God. Drama.
Yeah.
You have a whole movie in your head that has yet to unfold. Now, your boss is a special one. Hope he's not listening. Boss is a little special. Boss is a stickler for stuff. Yes? Very narrow in the wiggle room of how we do things. Very direct in what they expect. And no margin for error. And you, my friend, feel like you are in the error zone, the danger zone. I went to the danger zone.
Yeah.
And you're in the danger zone and you're like, oh, I'm toast. I'm just toast. Okay. Now, let's look at the job, shall we? Well, at least we're laughing. Because you're going to sit there and go, I went, and the boss is going to be like, what is she doing? She's singing Danger Zone in front of me. Listen, you're not happy there anyhow.
I am, though.
You are not finding your joy there. There are two people who are making this uncomfortable around you, yes? It's not just about your boss. There's two other people that are around that scenario. Yes.
That's on top of me, yes.
Yes, two people. How are you happy with two people on top of you? How can you breathe?
Because they somehow pushing me to be the very best that I can be.
Under stress. No one has to push you to be the best that you can be. You're already the best that you can be. You already take pride in your work. You already do a great job. How can you be happy with someone micromanaging you? Really? Well, you're a rare breed. Okay. That's why I say I don't see the contentment. You may love what you do, but I don't see the environmental contentment. So your boss is going to call you in on the carpet, is going to ask you some questions, and you need to speak your truth.
Well, it's the owner of the company that called a conference with my boss and me.
So speak your truth. Because you do things. You do things by the book and by the letter, and you have a lot that you've been cultivating. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
And this is a new career that I am getting into. Right. I've never done this type of work before in my life.
Right.
And my prayer to God is for him to bless me in this career because I don't want to bounce around.
Okay. It's not about bouncing around. When you say that, and you're speaking for the masses because this is self-talk. When you say that, I don't want to bounce around. I just want stability.
Yes.
Okay? I want stability in a career that I enjoy and I excel in that career in a joyous, harmonious, prosperous way. So we don't want to stay somewhere just because we don't want to bounce around. We want to be somewhere that we can excel in a prosperous, harmonious way. And perhaps the owner is here to give you some tips as to how to be more effective. You already have yourself in on the carpet as if you're going to be under the gun. Okay? So don't go there. Okay, things have not fallen into place yet, but you're cultivating connections.
That's the word, cultivating connection.
Yes.
Because in this line of work, I need connection. And without connection...
You have no business. You're talking to a saleswoman. I know.
I have no business.
Yes,
no business. That's the key word. Cultivating those golden connections that will lead me onto the next step.
And cultivating relationships, and that does take some time.
Yes. And I'm all for cultivating relationships too.
Okay.
That's number one.
So I'm cultivating relationships, and I'm targeting individuals and companies or potential business that will be fruitful in developing those relationships so it can bring multiple experiences to my work. Whatever you're selling, okay? Focus that way. Don't be afraid. Go in there confident and assured. If you go in like a scared little girl, then you probably are toast. Because a good salesperson, when questioned, is not going to falter. There were times that they were like, what's going on? I'll be like, I got something on the hook. They're like, well, we don't even see a hook. I go, well, you just better sit back and watch. And then 2 weeks later, a whale was on my hook.
Amen.
But you've got to create that. And I was cultivating. You are cultivating. It's just sometimes you're only as good as your last sale. And if they're not seeing anything coming through, what have you done for me lately? Nothing.
Me.
Okay.
Yes.
You will be fine. Keep me posted. Message me on Facebook. If anything seems a little more uncomfortable than you can handle, let's have a personal session together. You are in West Palm Beach. My center, Expedito Enlightenment Center, is in West Palm Beach. You can walk right in.
I know exactly where your center is. I scheduled that master class with you.
Oh, great.
The Angels master class.
Yes.
I registered for that.
Good. Well,
so
we'll see you.
I'm coming to that, and I'm going to schedule a one-on-one.
All right.
I already know the one that I want.
Perfect. All right, Jennifer, keep us posted, all right? God bless you.
I will.
All right.
Thank you.
888-565-1470. We're going to go take a commercial break for just a moment and hear from our sponsors, and then we're coming right back to the phone lines. 888-565-1470. In the meantime, I'm going to pop onto Facebook, see what's going on, see who we've got here, and then we'll start answering some questions. Stay with us. Don't go away. You know. We're going to be right back.
I've been standing in the room before I walk through the door. Do you know me? Have you heard me? Have you seen me? Do you know my voice? Did you call me with your song? Because you know that you know me. Every soul has its story, like a movie playing in a different theater. And the characters, they change like one.
For the most most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with SarahSpiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
Interested in relieving tension, reducing stress, and revitalizing your energy? Call reflexologist Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954 to book your session. Reflexology of the hands, face, and ears improves circulation, the functioning of the nervous system, reduces fine lines and wrinkles, and leads to a glowing complexion. Experience what reflexology can do for you today. Contact Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of light. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll-free worldwide, 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook. Here live on WWNN 1470 AM and 95.3 FM, and you are listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, and we are going through a thunderstorm. So I was talking about the earth moving under my feet. I think the earth is shaking all above us here in sunny South Florida. The weather is a little crazy, so if you are getting us in and out, well, we're just going to go with the flow here because the thunderstorm will pass just any time now. And we are connecting to everyone on Facebook, everyone on YouTube, and we are going to answer some questions on Facebook. Let's see what we've got going on here. Jacqueline Cullen. Hi, everyone. Would like to shift my financial situation and my home situation. Jacqueline, I know that's something that you've been working to manifest for quite some time. And how are we going to do that? Well, we are going to set an intention right now, Jacqueline Cullen, in the moment of now. In the moment of now, you are one with abundant energy and you are looking to shift. I feel as if there can be another job opportunity that's going to pay you more to shift this whole flow of income. So if you've been considering making a shift, a promotion, an advancement, a different department, or leaving that place altogether, this may be the time to begin that research and see how you can get there. Otherwise, there's always something you can do on the side. But I do feel that there will be money coming to you and this flow will come. This is an important time for you because this is a year of solidifying some career moves this year of 2019, because 2020 is going to delve you down deep in your soul and you are going to have a soul extravaganza. And when you go down deep within and you ask yourself some really important questions, you're going to emerge feeling very peaceful and in tune with everything around you. So it might be a little bumpy right now, Jacqueline Cullen on Facebook, but that's okay.
Changes are coming, and next year we're going to go right down deep in the soul and really feel the vibe of the universe. Thank you so much for your question. We're going to take another question from Facebook. Let's see. We got Mary Rose. Would love to know if the angels have a message for me. Am I on the right path spiritually? Mary Rose Neild, I've got to tell you, you have been doing a lot of work with your angels. And the way they present this information to me is they make me feel as if this is a year of expansion, of fortune, of blessings, of intuitiveness. This is the year that you line up with a lot of spirit guides and angels to make yourself feel secure in all the choices that you have before you. I'm feeling a shift in the love energy. I feel as if you're loving self more and then attracting more loving, connective relationships around you. This includes friends, love. It also includes better working relationships. By healing self and doing some self-nurturing, which is so important for you, that is going to assist you to move forward expeditiously. So yes, you're doing a great job. And Mary Rose Neild, if I could just make a suggestion, I do hope that you go to my page, SarahSpiritual.com, and go to the event class page and register for our angel class, because we're going to teach you how to connect and really stay connected. And with the coupon code, my class is only $11. Anyone want to know how to get more in tune with their angels? Join us for a live presentation that is broadcasted out onto our wonderful online class arena and live at our center in West Palm Beach. I would love to have you join us. Visit sarahspiritual.com/classes and events and see what we're offering for our wonderful class. Oh, there it is up on our wonderful board here. Angel Assistance, Learn to Connect at 7:30 March 5th. Join us, everyone. We are dialing up to the heavens. Thank you so much, Mary Rose Neild. We're going to go to Pennsylvania. Going to answer a call in Pennsylvania, and I've got Bree on the line. Miss Bree, how are you?
Sarah, hey, how you doing?
Hey, you've got a lot of things going on, huh?
Yeah.
Emotional, good. You've got a lot of emotional things going on. You're really putting your feet on the ground and kind of drawing some lines in the sand, like this works for me and this doesn't work for me. You're in, you're out. I got a life. I want to do what I want to do. But
blaze my trail. Yeah.
But I feel as if you're still feeling a little out of sorts and out of place. Like you have a good intention. You're setting yourself, but there's a little hesitation there, a little uncertainty that has no place here. In this moment of now, you are an empowered woman who is faced with lots of wonderful choices. And with the choices before you, you're going to choose what makes you feel good. And when you choose what makes you feel good and what brings you joy, joy is going to lead you to what you enjoy doing and are great at. And there's no such thing as a mistake.
I don't know. I've been in a kind of a stagnant condition, so to speak, and I'm trying to, like, I've learned, from you and just from the divine and my spirit team that, just one shift in the change the energy of everything. So I've been doing that. So it's been helping a little bit. I'm finally coming out of that, but I'm just going through the process of it all,
Well, I'm also going to add that some of it is symptomatic of what's going on planetarily in the energy, and not all of it is just unique to you. There's a lot of people feeling stuck all of a sudden. They're like, wait a minute, I had a plan, I was going, and it's like somebody pulled the plug. Like I have no energy.
Yeah.
Like everything just stopped. Like the fuel that was moving you. The air is coming. And something great is coming. You got to believe, okay? Just got to feel that energy come to you. And just wait. And in the waiting, not feel as if you are frustrated. Just say, you know what? Everything happens for a reason. In this moment, I am exactly where I need to be. And all that I desire is already here. I just haven't seen it yet. That's all.
You're right. Now, I just have one quick question. I really appreciate you just delving into that. I love that.
They're very intuitive and very strong in who they are. And the two of you might butt heads a bit, but that's okay. As long as we are pausing to listen, everything will be wonderful. All right?
All right. Well, I appreciate you, Sarah. Thank you again.
You're welcome, Bree. Thank you so much. God bless you. Bye.
God bless you. Take care. Bye.
888 565-1470. We are going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors, and then when we come back, I got to go back to Facebook. I'm going to be popping onto Facebook and seeing who's there. And we're going to go to the phone line. So if you are thinking of having a question answered here live on WWNN, on Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, that's me, Sarah Spiritual, then pick up the phone, 888-565-1470. Stay with us, everyone. Oh, no, don't you go away, because we are going to be right back.
And there's a light that brightens up my day. There's a light leading the way.
Stay tuned for more Spiritually Speaking with Sarah coming up right after the break. Continue the conversation with Sarah Spiritual on Facebook and Periscope. The phone lines are open, 1-888-565-1470. That's 1-888-565-1470.
Staying healthy is difficult. What nutritional supplements should you take? What foods are best for you? What health practitioner should you see? You've got health questions, I've got health answers. From heartburn to hemorrhoids, pain to pimples, carpal tunnel to the common cold, gluten to gallbladder, and gingivitis, and all points in between. I'm Dr. Bob Martin. Tune into my Sunday talk show at 10 o'clock on Talk 1470 WNN.
Talk 1470 and 95.3 FM, the Health and Wealth Radio Network. Listen for attorney Lisa Macy, Thursdays at 1 p.m. and Saturdays at 3 p.m. Health and Wealth Radio, WNN. Talk 1470 is WWNN Pompano Beach and 95.3 FM, W237BD Boca Raton, the Health and Wealth Radio Network.
What you want to know. What you need to know.
Talk 1470 WNN.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with Sarah Spiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Welcome back to the second hour of Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, another interactive hour of uplifting and empowering spiritual discussions to transform your life. A gifted spiritual advisor, coach, and medium, Sarah Spiritual will assist you to connect to the light within and transcend beyond the limits of all possible experience and knowledge. Spiritually Speaking with Sarah is presented by the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. For the next hour, listen, call in, and watch Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook, and share the love and light.
Yes, indeed. There's a light, and that is my spirit-channeled song that we created at the piano. What you are hearing is a live channeling of the song actually being written. The music, the words, they all flew through me instantaneously, and that is what I recorded on my iPhone at my piano. Just when Spirit said, sit down, Sarah Spiritual, and we're going to give you a song, I was like, okay, what do we got coming up now? There's a light. There's a light. And it just came out. And I don't even know how to play piano. Thank God they do. They put my fingers where they need to go and go, move them, honey. Let's go. Let's go, because we've got some great things coming up. This is our 475th live show. I am so excited to be connecting to all of you all across the nation and answering your questions. We are live on Facebook, live on YouTube, and live on the phone lines at 888-565-1470. But you know where else we're live? We are live at the Expedito Enlightenment Center, and we're navigating some wonderful changes at the center and putting together some wonderful programs just for you. Let me tell you about some of the things we've got coming up at the Expedito Enlightenment Center. This Saturday, we have Isabel Prado that's going to be coming up at the center. She's going to be connecting with people on a one-to-one session. She's doing reflexology and reflexology of the hands, the face, and the ears. If you ever really want to feel the earth move and get connected to spirit, you need to do some reflexology with Isabel. She's going to call in a little later and tell us a little bit about it. And this is such a wonderful way to relieve tension and connect. And we have some sessions available for this Saturday. So call the Expedito Enlightenment Center at 561-682-0954. and say, hey, I want to come on Saturday and have a mini session with Isabel Prado. I can have 15 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever you want. It's going to be worth it. You're going to love walking into the center and feeling the energy. But then, drum roll please, Tuesday night, March 5th. Oh, my goodness. Angels we have heard on high, they will all be at the center. And we're going to be connecting. We're going to connect you to your angels. You want to know who your angels are? You want to know who your guardian angel is? You want to make that connection? You want to dial up and go, angels, are you here? Can you assist me? SOS angels, I need you now. I need you now. More than words can say, I need you now. Well, we're going to make that connection to your angels at the center and for our angel assistance class. Wonderful thing is, if you go to SarahSpiritual.com and you pop in the code ANGELS 2019, you're going to get $11 off. The class is only $11. Originally $22. We're going to take that master number and cut it in half. Boop. And make it 11. And I would love to see you there in the center or online all across the world. We have people joining us for this class. It's so much fun to connect and know that we've got people in multiple countries, multiple states, all hanging together and us talking to the angels. So if you want to talk to your angels, if you want a message from the angels, if you want to know that you've got an angel by your side, then join me, Sarah Spiritual, this Tuesday night at 7:30. Log in a little early if you're online. We'll send you all the information once you register or walk through those magnificent Expedito Enlightenment Center doors and say, angels, I'm here. And they're going to have a message for you. And then we have a new event coming up, and that is going to be coming up on Thursday, March 14th. We are hosting for the first time Bree Dellerson and Robert Holtz. They are of the Double the Love couple. They are so spectacular. Double the Love Sound and Breath Immersion Journey. Do you want to learn how to breathe? I know you're like, I breathe every day, Sarah Spiritual. That is why I am walking around this earth. No. They're going to teach you how to breathe, how to really breathe and feel the love and feel the energy and heal. This is a powerful workshop that's going to transform you and master the breath technique and tap into the energy of who you are and the power of sound. So join my very special guests for the very first time at the Expedito Enlightenment Center on March 14th at 7:30 p.m. This is a live event only. We are going to go to the sound and breath immersion journey. I like to journey, and breathing is important. And if you knew what I know about breathing as a singer, you'd be like, I am not really breathing. And you would feel so much better if you knew how to breathe. And breath is your connection to the divine. So if you're looking to deepen that connection with the divine, just breathe, as they say. And let's join Bree Dellerson and Robert Holtz of the Double the Love for this very special workshop, March 14th. Join us. It's only $20 if you pre-register, so be there. Love to see you there. Thank you so much. We have some more exciting things coming up as the month unveils. We have a fabulous goddess event that's coming up as well. So we're going to be announcing that soon. So stay with us, everyone. We're going to go right back to the phone lines, 888-565-1470. And I've got to go to Rosanna, and she's in Florida. Let's see what Rosanna's got to say. Rosanna, how are you tonight?
I'm amazing because I got through to you.
Well, good. I'm so glad we were able to make this connection. And how can I assist you? Because you've got a lot going on.
I do.
Rolling. They got you really, really rolling. And it's like things are coming at you. And you're like, where do I go? What do I do? What's next? Yes?
Yeah, sorry, crying kids. So, yes, hold up. It's totally okay. So, we just kind of walked through a big life change.
I know.
In our family. And it's okay, I'll in here. She spilled her food on the floor, but that's okay. So we're all walking through a big life change, yes. And it's big for everybody. And I don't know, it just feels like good things are coming, and I'm curious for any message. There's 1,001 questions, but I'll take whatever I need to know.
You know, it's interesting because that's what I see you rolling around, and a lot of things coming at you all at once. But understand this. This 2019 represents a grand time of change. It represents doors closing so new doors can open for you. And as these doors close, some of them you might feel like you got your finger caught, but that's okay. Because the uncomfortability is going to break down the walls. There's something in communication that needs to be bridged a little better in the family and the people around you. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, okay. There's always room for communication.
Okay. And I feel as if when you get ready to make this change, and I feel like there's a move coming, a shift, it almost feels physical. Does that make sense to you? You think of moving, please?
There may be moving happening.
Yes.
Yes, there's been some uncoupling that happened, over this weekend.
Okay.
And a move may come because of financial issues.
Okay.
And
so everything's
lots
changing.
Of stuff going on.
All right. And we might feel as if the door slammed our finger. But everything's happening for a betterment of purpose and harmony. Okay?
Yes.
And the move that I see is not uncomfortable at all. The move that I see happens in the perfect time with all the right components of a move. And whether it's a move of someone moving and you staying, or you moving, everybody moving, these things will be decided. I just feel as if for you, the question that is before you now is, what makes my heart sing? And how can I find joy with everyone around me that I love and admire? You know, Rosanna, there's a connection to a woman on the other side who makes me feel as if she was always so full of love, but she's a strong personality, okay? Strong personality. Grandmother energy is what it feels like where she stands to me. Well, the energy she brings to you is that you are fully safe. You're always protected, my darling. And that, it'll all work out. Like, she's like, what are you worried about? It's fine. It'll be fine. But in such a loving way, not a dismissive way. Know you're fully supported. Archangel Michael will help you navigate some of these changes. And one of your children is like Tigger, always bouncing around. Wonderful things about Tigger. Is it bouncy, fun? All the wonderful fingers. Yes, so Tigger is bouncing around, and look at the joy in that. Look at the movement, the fluidity. Sometimes I'm sure you wish it stops, but that's okay. It moves. She moves. She creates this flow. And at times, my grandmother would call it a terremoto, like a tornado, right, in Italian. But we've got this Italian tornado running around. But when I see the way she just tips her head, your daughter, and just looks at you, it makes your heart melt, yes?
Yes.
I get that from the woman on the other side. Makes me feel like she's watching you.
I feel like she is.
She is watching you, honey. And you're not alone. Everything happens for a reason. Let it go.
Oh, yes. Absolutely.
Let it go. You're stronger than you realize. Rosanna, how did you hear about the show? Is this your first time calling?
My first time calling, and I think it was 2 Wednesdays ago or 1 Wednesday ago that I somehow stumbled upon your show through a Facebook group that I'm in. And I commented, but, it was kind of towards the end of the show.
Okay.
And then here I am today.
Here you are today. Well, we welcome you, Rosanna. Welcome to our family. Be sure to follow us on Sunday for our Sunday Fun Day. We pop up on your Facebook, and we're going to be navigating Mercury retrograde. And it sounds like you're going to have some interesting things to navigate in the land of communication. So we look forward to you staying connected to us. Thank you so much for connecting.
Thank you for taking my call.
You're welcome, honey.
Much.
God bless you. And she loves you very much, that woman.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye.
888-565-1470. We're going to go right back to the phone lines, and we've got Joey Emmanuel in Hollandale. What's going on? What's going on, Mr. Joey? What's going on?
What's going on, SarahSpirituals? What's going on?
How can I assist you tonight, Joey?
How can you assist me today? I don't know what part to hit first. Basically, I just have a question. What's the am I following the right steps, I would guess?
You are following the right steps. They're just not falling into place firmly. I don't know how to explain it, but you're doing everything right, but it's still not moving forward is how they make me feel. Does this make sense to you?
Yes, I'm working firm with the masters. I'm not wavering. I'm working for the global field. I am following my truth. I'm not following anybody else's. And
you're standing still. What's going on?
Yeah.
That's okay. Because as you move in the energy, and the energy moves forward, Joey, and I say this to you and everybody listening, when that energy moves forward, and we begin to take that energetic leap of faith, and we envision, and we create, and we direct, but yet we don't see evidence in the physicality yet. We might feel something, we might get a sense something's coming, but it's not quite all materialized, and we're feeling nuances of it, but it's not all there. That's the moment that we have the most power.
And I've been feeling multidimensional at the same time. I've been jumping between dimensions at the same time. I don't know if that's been going on for everybody, but...
Not everybody, because not everybody is understanding that, but for those who are aware of the frequency energy, and, this is where it gets a little woo-woo for the average person.
Yeah.
But, the energy is just very sharp on the earth right now, and we're all feeling different things. I'm getting calls from people who are emotional. They don't know why. They're feeling lost. They're tired. They want to give up. Everyone's feeling all different kinds of emotions. And, in your case, because you are aware of energy, you can just kind of shift out of that energy and kind of go to another place for a minute and pop back in and go, oh, yeah, okay, good. Glad I left that there. And you just move forward. For you, everything will be directed in a perfect way.
Okay.
It will be.
In other words, just work the. What am I getting? Let me confirm. What am I getting is correct. Yes. I'm working directly with Lord Melchizedek. And by the way, whatever you want, he wants to grant you. He's in charge of the entire universe.
Yes.
And he says, whatever I direct him to do, he shall do.
And
I need to be patient and just go ahead and allow him to do what he needs to be doing.
in the right time.
Okay.
Okay? Because in one hand, he has the Merkaba for me. Other hand, he has a beautiful stone.
Okay.
And the stone changes for you.
Okay.
1 minute, it's your favorite emerald. Next minute, it materializes to an amethyst crystal. Next minute, it turns to a Shiva lingam.
Okay. And I'm going into that right now. But
it is all the different energies.
You're in this too. Maybe known or unknown to you, but it's all for the greater good, so you know.
Okay. So, we're moving forward.
We're moving forward.
All right, Joey, thank you so much for connecting with us tonight, and thank you for following the show. And absolutely, DWD, we are done with drama.
You got it.
All right, thank you.
That's a great one.
Yes, bye. 888-565-1470. Are you ready to make a shift? Well, you better be ready to be DWD. We coined the phrase, done with drama. And we are done with drama. You don't want drama anymore? Then be done. Do not participate. Do not negotiate. Just say, this isn't me. This isn't my energy. I am moving forward. I'm moving up, and this stuff is holding me back and holding me down. Got a story that keeps playing? Don't keep playing the story. Change the channel. Make the shift. Time for change. We are going to go to Facebook. What do we have going on Facebook? We've got calls in Georgia. We got calls in Boca, calls in New York, but we've got to go see what's going on Facebook. Okay. Christy Leanne Jones. Christy Leanne Jones would love to connect. We see energy of father figure there around you. The message is that you are very well supported at this time, Christy Leanne Jones, because he is looking at you from this perspective of time for you to make some changes that you've been wanting to make. I feel as if there was something that you did not finish from your career or schooling, something else we need to complete, and by doing that, things will line up for you more easily. Very well supported from the other side. Thank you, Christy Leanne Jones. Wants you to know that he's with you. Thank you so much. Who else do we have on Facebook? Joanne Taylor. Any messages would be appreciated. It's been a rough week. Joanne Taylor, it has been a rough week, but I'm going to spin you back. They're telling me that since December, it's been kind of bumpy. And I feel as if you've been navigating problems in the household, problems at work, problems with people and friends. It seems like every area of your life is a little bit unsettled. I am telling you that at this minute in time, you are navigating some opportunities to shift and make career, I don't want to use the word advancement. I just feel like something in your career had to be more soft and more easy for you. So whatever change you want to make in your career, I don't feel like we want to take on a lot more work. I feel like we want to make things easier. Maybe we need to speak to someone and see how we can make the workflow better for you. Joanne Taylor, it's been a rough week. I feel like many people have kind of dumped on you, but it's going to shift. You're going to have about 3 more weeks of bumps. It's okay. You can do it. And be settled within yourself and do some self-care. You haven't done much for yourself in quite a while. Thank you, Joanne Taylor, for your Facebook message. We're going to go right back to the phone lines. I've got to go to Boca, and I have Michelle on the line. Michelle, how are you?
Hi, Sarah.
How are you doing?
I'm okay.
Good. And how can I assist you tonight?
Well, I had a big shift in my life with the passing of my mom last week. So, which I know is for a greater good. Yes. I just need to know, what do I need to learn or create from this experience?
That everyone has their path. And no matter what choices they make on their path, Michelle, they make the ones that feel good for them.
Okay.
And did you think you heard your mom call your name, honey?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Because I feel her presence really close to you. And there's something about, did you used to hold her hand when she wasn't feeling well?
Yes.
Because she's showing me her hand like she's holding your hand, even though she's not with you.
Okay.
What you will learn from this is that life has twists and turns, and every moment is precious. And you cannot wait your life on other people to get their life together.
Wow. Okay.
You have to do what you want to do for you. No more playing around. Choose the path. Do it. And don't worry whether it's going to work or not. Just move forward. Because when you put your foot upon the path of everything that you, at this moment, feel that you want, and feeling what we want will evolve, because the more we evolve, the more we have and experience the different versions of it we want. So as that unfolds for you and you feel that energy, don't wait. Life is not to be waited on another. You want success? Get it. You want to be connected more to God and the divine and assist others? Go for it. You want love partnership? Be open for it. You want to travel? Travel. You want to create? Create. It's all there before you.
Thank you, Sarah.
You're welcome. Your mom is right with you, honey. I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you.
She was a great woman. Thank you.
All right. Thanks.
Bye. Bye. 888-565-1470. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors. And then when we come back, we're going to go right back to the phone lines. And I'm going to pop on Facebook. We've got some people on Facebook, got some questions going on. Let's see what I can answer while we're on break. I'm really quick at that. So stay with us, everyone. Do not go away. You know, we're going to be right back.
Have we met before? I've been standing in the room before
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with SarahSpiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
Interested in relieving tension, reducing stress, and revitalizing your energy? Call reflexologist Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954 to book your session. Reflexology of the hands, face, and ears improves circulation, the function of the system, reduces lines and wrinkles, and leads to a glowing complexion. Experience what reflexology can do for you today. Contact Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of life. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll-free worldwide, 1-888-565-1470.
Standing in the room before I walk through the door. Do you know me? Did you call me with your song? Because you know that you know me. Every soul has its story, like a movie playing in a different theater. And the characters, they change like water into wine. And everything comes when the stars align. Do you know me? Do you know that before? I've been standing here before you.
And we are back here live on WWNN 1470 AM and 95.3 FM. And we are answering your questions at 888-565-1470. And let's see, we've got to go down to, let's go up and away to New York. New York, it is a heck of a town. Question around career, please.
The question around career. Okay, so I wanted to know if it has to do something with like social media, because lately I've noticed that I want to impact others, but I want to use either, because I created a YouTube channel,
right?
Either that to kind of like connect with other people, and later on make my own makeup brand, and because I feel like I'm a healer, and it like basically infuse my makeup with healing to aid towards your chakras.
Okay, all right. So when you make your own makeup, you're going to have to work with colors, and colors are related to the chakras, right?
Correct.
Every color has a vibration. And then you're going to have to infuse it with something, because I make my entire product line at the center. Okay. So you have to infuse it with something that will hold the energy, because you can't physically touch every piece of makeup that comes off the machine.
Okay.
When we're going to think big, mass produce.
Yeah.
Right. So you need to find a way to encapsulate the energy so that it can impact it, all right? So that's to be revealed, because for now, you want to create your makeup. In the meantime, you're teaching people how to be more aligned, more in balance, how to use makeup, how to work with makeup. You're talking about looking and feeling good with people, yes?
Yes.
Okay. So build the brand, build the recognition, build the information, all right?
Correct.
And as you move forward, in the next 3 months, you're going to see some momentum. That's when I feel like we make a bit of a shift and a change.
Okay.
All right? It's kind of connecting and branding you. It's going to be an important time for you.
Okay.
What is the question on love, please?
If anyone's going to come into my life?
Yes, but your priorities are not there right now.
Okay.
When I go back to 2017, there was a relationship at that time, yes?
Yes.
And that kind of ended in an uncomfortable way, is how I feel, yes?
Yes.
Okay. And we really haven't had much since all that, yes?
Correct.
Okay. Healing that. We're still, even though you say, oh, I'm done with it, we're still healing some of that.
Okay.
And you're not quite ready to let somebody back in.
Okay.
So work within yourself to feel more open. And by feeling more open, things are going to change. Okay?
Okay.
Perfect. Thank you so much, honey. God bless you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
888-565-1470. We're going to go right back to the phone lines. I've got Isabel Prado on the line. And if you're listening earlier, we were talking about Isabel Prado being at the Expedito Enlightenment Center this Saturday for reflexology sessions. Hi, Isabel. How are you?
Hi, Sarah. I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing great, Isabel. And Tell everyone a little bit about, if you would, that by doing reflexology, how that relaxes and connects us. Give them some insight on what reflexology does.
Well, when I do reflexology on my clients, first of all, there's always an intention set on my part, as well as I have the client set intention. I also use visualization on my part when I do reflexology, and I also incorporate energy work. So I find that clients receive relaxation, they can have increased focus, they definitely feel a shift in energy. I have many clients that have work done on their chakras while they're receiving reflexology, because we'll discuss the session afterwards. They'll bring up the fact between 1 to 3 different chakras can come up while they're being worked on. They'll see the chakra colors vibrating for them at the time. It can also help sleep. It can help reduce stress. And any form of reflexology helps eliminate toxins from the body. And all levels of reflexology bring the body into a state of balance or homeostasis. So people find that they feel overall better. They're better able to concentrate. They're just more relaxed. And once again, they do feel the energy work, specifically when I work on the face and the ears, which are, close to the third eye, close to the crown chakra, and directly connected to the brain.
And how does that release toxins? Tell us about that.
Well, when one receives reflexology, once again, it does put the body into the level of homeostasis, which brings it into balance. So regardless of what type of reflexology you're receiving, whether it's traditional feet or the ones I specialize in, which is face, ears, and hands, they will all help to release toxins. So during 24 hours after a reflexology session, all clients are encouraged to increase their intake of water exponentially, like at least twice as much water during the 24-hour cycle, to help alleviate and help release all the toxins from their body.
And Isabel, when you're working on their ears, what does that do? Is there something special about the ears? Because I've heard some interesting stories from people who had you work on their ears. Can you share that with us?
Yes, I do get comments from ears as well as face, primarily, both, but mainly on the ears. I get a lot of comments of the very direct feeling the client feels with that energy, with shift in their thought processes. I've had clients a very specific mention about their chakras. I've had clients mention that they see relatives, people in their lives, whether they're still on the plane or whether they've already passed. So I get that a lot, specifically with ears, and I've also get it with face as well. And I do believe that more so than the hands, I get those because they are connected to the third eye and to the crown chakra. And I believe that there's a direct correlation there, because I'm seeing it. Right, I'm seeing it with several clients.
All right, now before I let you go, there's another advantage, a big advantage, to working on the face with reflexology. It helps decrease wrinkles. What?
Yes, it can. It can help with firming, and glow can add to your natural glow, can help firm the face, and it can help with wrinkles. But, it's something that, for that to occur, you would have to have reflexology on a regular basis. But yes, definitely.
Well, that sounds like a win-win to me, right? You get to see someone regularly, and they get to go, see the pretty girl in that mirror there. What mirror where? We need a mirror in the healing room. Put that down on the list, Isabel. We're going to have to put a mirror in there. You could be like, look, see that wrinkle? It's faded. Well, Isabel, we so love having you at the Expedito Enlightenment Center. Anyone, if you'd love to have an appointment with Isabel, feel free to call 561-682-0954. Leave a message. Say, hey, I want reflexology with Isabel. And we will get you in her schedule for this Saturday, March 2nd, from noon to 5. Come on to the Expedito Enlightenment Center and see the pretty girl in that mirror there. Thank you so much, Isabel. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, Sarah.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
888-565. That's the number to get you into these phone lines. And hello, everyone on Facebook. Thank you so much for your questions. We're going to be answering some questions in just a moment, but I've got to go to Florida. I've got Lori Beth. Lori Beth, how are you tonight?
Hi there, Sarah. Thank you so much for taking my call. This is my first time calling in and first-time listener. Really impressed. Thank you for taking my call.
Thank you. I'm really glad we're able to make this wonderful connection, and in a time where you are really trying to step into some personal power right now. This is a heart-centered year, and following the direction of your heart and your soul is really important to you, Lori Beth, this year. Does that make sense to you?
Absolutely, absolutely. I am probably the happiest I've ever been with my career and my second marriage. Everything is going exactly as I've ever wanted it to be. Thanks so much the Lord, and I thank all the great energy around me. And what's really troublesome for me right now is my father. He's 85. He's in a bed, and basically a hospital bed. 5 years ago, my parents were involved in a horrible car accident with a semi-truck, and they were on life support for 2 weeks, and both of them. And the sad part about it is my father flatlined twice for 3 minutes apiece, and he survived. He came through it, but he's 85 years old now, and I believe that he is just about ready to go, and I'm so heartbroken because I just don't think that he has been able to reconcile, and I don't know how to help him through that. And I feel like there's energy all around me, and I don't know what to make of it.
Well, that's a powerful question, and let's work on that right now, if we may, okay?
Thank you.
Take a breath, Lori. Okay. In the moment of now, everything that is necessary for clarity at this moment, we give you the clarity so that you can assist him in recognizing the shift in life that was in his physicality unexpected. But on the level of the soul already knew the contract. So it's the physical body and the mental intellect that needs to catch up with what the soul already knows. Lori, what is your father's birthday?
My dad's birthday is May 14th, 1933.
Okay. Your father, stubborn man, yes?
I'm sorry?
Your father's a stubborn man?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. All right. I see a very stubborn man who's like, darned if this is going to take me down. There's a part of him that doesn't want to stop because then he feels like he lost. Okay.
And I think he's worried about his family, and the children and the kids and the grandkids. He's always been the patriarch of the family, and it's okay. We're all in good shape now, and it's okay. Well, and I think that's what I need to tell him.
He knows it's okay. He just doesn't want to go yet. But I'm going to spin you out. I don't know his complete contract or his story, but I do know that there's a conversation that you can have in the next few days. And as we step into the Tuesday energy of the onset of the Mercury retrograde, whatever that shift in the planets will be, we'll begin to open the portal for him for when he's ready. And that doesn't mean then, honey. But when he's ready, it'll be easier for him to transition. There's something or someone that he needs to either know about or see. This is what they tell me. Something he needs to know about, or someone he needs to see, or something he's not sure of that's going on around him or happened. So if you need to give him some information or clarity into something that has been going on in the family, or someone that needs to come, or it's like they show me a broken piece, like there was a broken piece in something and he needs to know that it's fixed. Does this make sense to you?
Yes, I think it's my brother. Okay. He's North Florida, and he just went through a kidney transplant. And my father has always been there, throughout his illnesses. And he lived so far, and he has young children, and it's been so difficult for him to leave and come and see him. Okay. And I feel as though yeah, I think that might be the connection.
That's the piece. That my spirit guides tell me that's the piece. That's the piece. So however we can bridge that connection, and you have your conversation, you could say, Dad, we got it covered. And this may not have been the way you wanted it to be, but we love you. We will always love you. We will always be connected, no matter where you are. We are one as soul energy and in God's love. And there's nothing to fear because we're okay here. Okay? I hope I've been of help to you. You're welcome. Thank you, Lori. Thank you so much. And welcome to our family. Thank you. Bye. 888-565-1470. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors, and then we're going to go to Facebook and answer some phone lines. We've got calls in Utah. We've got calls in Georgia. Got calls all across the nation. So stay with us, everyone. Do not go away. Oh, no. We are going to be right back.
Have we met before? I've been standing in the room before I walk through the door. Do you know me? Have you heard me? Have you seen me? Do you know?
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with SarahSpiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
Interested in relieving tension, reducing stress, and revitalizing your energy? Call reflexologist Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954 to book your session. Reflexology of the hands, face, and ears improves circulation, the functioning of the nervous system, reduces fine lines and wrinkles, and leads to a glowing complexion. Experience what reflexology can do for you today. Contact Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of life. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll-free worldwide. 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook.
Do you know me? We are back here live on WWNN 1470 AM and 95.3 FM, and I am Sarah Spiritual, and you are listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, and I do hope you visit my site at www.sarahspiritual.com and learn more about me and the work that I do. And if you're local in South Florida or visiting sunny Florida, come visit me at the Expedito Enlightenment Center, Want to have your question answered and I didn't get to you on the phone lines or on my Facebook feed? Then pop on over to my site. We can have a detailed session. You can have a 30-minute session. I do general readings. I do past life regressions. We do energetic rejuvenation. We do soul journeys. We talk to the other side. And we do soul intercession. They connect and bring in all the aspects of your soul. So we cover quite a bit in all my different types of readings. Go to SarahSpiritual.com/sessions and see what we've got to offer. I've got to go to Utah. Let's see what's going on in Utah. I've got Deborah on the line. Deborah, how are you?
Hi, I'm fine.
Good, welcome.
Thank you. Sarah, I have a question.
Yes.
I know this is probably really weird, but I feel like, am I losing it? Am I going crazy?
No, you're just waking up, honey. That's all it is.
My word.
God. Yeah? You're feeling things, you're seeing things. It's just like everything seems energetically weird to you, yes?
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, welcome to my world.
I'm telling people, when I see things or I know something's happened or I've had a dream, even my sister, I tell them, please don't think I'm crazy. I'm not trying to be, but it's strong.
It's strong. What's happening is that we all have a gift. You know, God gives us all gifts. And some people have the gift of wisdom, the gift of sight. Some people have the gift of tongues, the gift of interpretation. Some people have the gift of healing. And the list goes on. So you have this intuition, this knowing, this wisdom, this prophecy kind of happening thing. And as you feel that energy coming up now, more and more, the energy is shifting on the planet, making it a little easier for you to access it. You know, the energy on the planet is going through a change. The planet itself is changing. They're talking about global warming. Some people say there is global warming. Some people say there's no global warming. There's stories all across to what is actually happening on the planet. So if the things are happening in the physical, tangible world of our planet that we can see and feel, imagine what the energy is doing. And all of the energy is made up of a vibration. So as the vibration shifts, then everything on the planet begins to shift.
Makes
and
sense.
So it's shifting. And so suddenly what seemed a little, sometimes I have a feeling. I got a feeling, right? That this is going to be quite an interesting moment, right? So you get this feeling and you're like, okay.
What is it? Yeah, why am I doing this?
Right. Yep. But you're feeling the push. You see, here's the push. The push is the feeling that makes you feel as if I don't have a choice but to say what's about to come out of my mouth. I call it spiritual diarrhea of the mouth. It's like you're standing next to someone and you just go bleh. You can't stop yourself. Yeah?
Yes.
And you have to go with it. And it's as if your inner being, your higher self is going, we need to say this. And as you say it to the person, you know, you're not going to say something that A, they're not ready to receive, or B, will not be of value and use to them. Even if they're not ready to hear it, it may serve as a warning or as an indicator along the path of life. And they're going to remember, I remember when Deborah said blah, 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 and now look at this. Shoot, she was right. Well, there you are. So follow it and feel the feeling and go with the flow. You're awakening multiple levels in your energetic field. And I see that your heart chakra is opening. You're feeling such great empathy and compassion and love for other people. Your solar plexus is kind of clearing out old energy. It's almost like you're like, you know what? I forgive that person. I can't be bothered with that anymore. And you're just moving forward. And as you move forward, you're recognizing that you are a piece of divinity, which they didn't raise you to think that way. So you're like, holy crow, am I going crazy? Because I was not raised to think that a piece of God was a piece of me. Oh, my goodness. So now you're like, wait a minute. My whole family lied to me. Society lied to me. I'm feeling things I'm not supposed to feel. I have two choices, medication or go with it. Go with it.
Yeah. Good. Then I'm not losing it.
You're not losing it.
I just have to take it slowly.
You're just awakening and recognizing that an aspect of the all-knowing, all-seeing, all-loving energy of God is within you. Who could ask for a better feeling? I don't think that's crazy at all.
Oh, good. I
If
have
we could
one
all
more
feel
question.
that, think about that, Deborah. If we could all feel that, honey. If everyone listening could just stop and say, wow, I am a piece of God. Now, what part of God would I like to feel? And if we focus on that feeling instead of all the other stuff that's going on, we'd be doing good. What's your other question, quickly?
It's my brother's 2-year passing.
Oh, why do we
have a message?
Why do we
for my
always
sister?
save this stuff for the end?
Because I understand it, but my sister doesn't, and she's heartbroken. I need a message for her.
You need a message for her. Yes.
Yes.
You were supposed to start with that, honey. Not when I'm getting ready to go to commercial. That's all I'm saying. So it's like, oh, yes, hold on. Let me just pull him down. All right, come on down. Give us the message. This is not Burger King. Hold on a minute.
Hurry up, bud.
Yeah, I know. So we're going to pause that question, Deborah, all right? And let's put you back on hold. We're going to make a connection for you in just a minute, all right? I'm going to take something on Facebook, and you stay there. Don't hang up. And when we come back into the third hour of Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, we are going to take a minute so I can make the connection. And, Deborah, we will bring in your brother so your sister-in-law can have her message, yes? All right. So let's take a question from Facebook. Let's see who we have on Facebook. And then we've got other calls. We've got Maine. We've got Georgia. Sharon Lassie. Is money going to come my way? I'm in the money. Sharon Lassie, you've been working on the manifestation of abundance for a while. And I also feel as if there's some plans for the money, because I feel as if we want to make a move or better the residence, something about comfortable. We want to feel more comfortable, but specifically has to do with residence. So when I spin you out here and I look at the energy around you, I feel as if there's a function or something that's coming for you that's actually going to get you some kind of recognition. I feel that you have some type of presentation or work that you have to do that is going to get you well rewarded. Call it a bonus. And that's also going to assist you. When I spin you out, I take you into the month of June. The month of June makes me feel like spring has sprung, and so has a well of some additional abundance for you. So is money coming your way? It is coming your way. June opens up that portal. Focus on what you do for your work, because something you do will lead you to reward. Thank you so much, Sharon Leslie. We're going to take one more quick Facebook question before we go to commercial. And let's see, Lakeisha Garner Thomas. Hi, Lakeisha. Is there a child trying to come here for me? Who's the dad? Lakeisha, let's see. Is there a child coming for you? Well, Lakeisha, let's see here. I've got children around you, and I also see possible pregnancy coming for you. But I want you to hold that vibration here, because I feel as if the circumstances around this is just complicated for you. And when we look into the energy, there may be pregnancy, but you want to be sure that you have everything you can to make sure that everything goes well in this pregnancy. Thank you so much, Lakeisha Gardner, for your Facebook question. Stay with us, everyone. Don't go away. We're going to be back. And then, when we come back, we're going back to Utah. We got a big question to answer. We just couldn't rush that one along. So stay with us. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Down upon me, and there's a light that brightens up my day. There's a light leading the way.
Stay tuned for more Spiritually Speaking with Sarah coming up right after the break. Continue the conversation with SarahSpiritual on Facebook and Periscope. The phone lines are open, 1-888-565-1470. That's 1-888-565-1470.
Hello, boys. It's Crystal Gale,
Marcus Clovis,
and Alan Knight.
Join us for Better Choices, Better Health radio program,
where we're going to inform you on
great choices.
I need that.
Yes, you do.
Saturdays at 11 a.m. and Sunday nights at 9.
Talk 1470 is WWNN Pompano Beach and 95.3 FM W237BD Boca Raton, the Health and Wealth Radio Network.
Seniors, this is Steve Kane here, asking you, is there too much month left at the end of your money? Take advantage of a reverse mortgage. If you're 62 years of age or older, you own your own home, money you need, have no mortgage payment, and live in your home for the rest of your life. Use the money for anything. Vacations, pay off your bills, home repairs. It's your money to do with what you want. Call Emmanuel Saint-Germain on his cell phone, 561-400-7317. 561-400-7317.
Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with SarahSpiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Welcome back to the third hour of Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, as we continue our uplifting and empowering spiritual discussions to transform your life. A gifted spiritual advisor, coach, and medium, SarahSpiritual will assist you to connect to the light within and transcend beyond the limits of all possible experience and knowledge. Spiritually Speaking with Sarah is presented by the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. For the next hour, listen, call in, and watch SarahSpiritual live on Periscope and Facebook, and share love and light.
Yes, indeed. And we are live here on WWNN 1470 AM and 95.3 FM. And we are connecting all across the nation. And we are talking to people in Utah. But I've got Deborah right now on the line. So, Deborah, how are you?
Good. Good.
All right. So let's go back to what we were talking about. So we were talking about you're feeling all sorts of feelings, and this is great. And we're opening up. Mm-hmm. And so we were asking about your brother. Is this correct? Your brother's energy?
Yes.
Now, the first thing to make me aware of is that your brother has given you some evidence that he is connecting, and he is connecting to you. Yes, you felt him, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Because he
I'm
tells me...
her, but not her.
Okay. Let's stay with you, sweetheart. So he is connecting to you, yes? You're feeling his energy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he makes me feel as if it got cut, like his time got cut. It got cut short. Does this make sense to you? Okay.
Yes, it did.
Like was he expecting to have a certain amount of time and then it got cut?
No, just cut right off.
Just cut right off. Okay, because, well, he was expecting to have a longer life, but I see it just cut, okay? It was just cut right off. And she is still in shock. She has not wrapped her head around the fact that he has passed, okay? And she's still kept things the same. She hasn't changed anything. It's like as if time has stopped in the house. Does this make sense to you, please?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
But he's tried to come to her, and I'm going to tell you that she has to look to heal the crying, because in her sorrow, she is not not able to feel and hear him, but she's continually in the state of sorrow, like a piece of her passed with him, and she didn't get to say what she needed to say that day. This is also what happened that day. I don't know if you're privy to their story, but okay, so something she couldn't say, because he makes me feel like they didn't get to say something that day that he passed.
It was a shock. All of a sudden, she's trying to get to him, and I think if she could have even to hug him and say her goodbye,
she didn't get to say it. Yes, she didn't, and that's why he said we didn't get to say it. Okay, we didn't get to say, and but you know, they were like two little peas in a pod. They were like frick and frack, but they were opposites, but they went together. This is how he shows me that.
They're close in age.
He's talking to me about two. There's two. We have to look out for two. Who is with her, please?
I'm not sure with her, but she has a son.
Okay.
She has 3 boys, but and they're his nephews.
Okay. Hear what I'm going to say. He's saying we have to look out for 2.
Okay.
There's 3 boys, but who's the 2?
Could it be my oldest and her youngest?
The 2 that are close, it's connected to him, is how he makes me feel. We have to look out for the 2, okay? If that doesn't sit with you yet, it'll come to you, because he's very specific. We have to look out for the 2. And he's talking about people.
Okay.
Okay. So they also had a trip planned. There was a trip that was planned.
I'm not sure about the trip. Maybe they did talk about it because they just saw each other the night before.
Okay. There was a trip. There was a plan to go on a trip. There's something that they were supposed to do. Okay. And because he's taking me on a journey. They must have been talking about something they wanted to do or somewhere they were going to go. Okay.
Okay.
And I see a man who had a quirky sense of humor. This makes sense to you, Deborah?
It could, yeah. And he just left. He's on the other side now.
Okay.
They were close too.
Okay.
My sister and him.
Okay. Because I see a man who's got this quirky sense of humor there. And he tends to make people feel with a bit of sarcasm, keep people off balance in a way. Okay.
I know who it is.
Okay. When I go to this energy, I also am made aware of. They're talking to me about there was supposed to be a wedding. Someone's supposed to be getting married. There are plans of a wedding. There's some wedding coming up. There's a celebration.
Coming up?
Yes, there's a celebration, a wedding. There's something coming up. And if it hasn't been announced yet.
Is it my younger boy or my grandson?
There's a wedding coming up. This is what he's telling me.
Okay, I'll just take it for that and figure it out. It's coming.
There's a wedding coming, and this is coming from the man who has this quirky sense of humor. There's a wedding coming. Like, if he was at the wedding, you would have known he was at the wedding. There's a wedding coming.
Okay.
All right. So your sister-in-law, what is her first name, please?
My sister, that's his sister. We're all 3 brothers and sisters.
Okay, your sister, His name?
Irene.
Okay. We never used to like to say goodbye anyhow.
Nope.
That's not something we do in the family, he tells me. So it's
no,
okay
we always said that we loved you.
Okay.
I love you.
But we never said goodbye. And he said it's very important that we didn't say goodbye. So tell Irene that we never said goodbye anyhow. We didn't need to say goodbye now because it's not goodbye.
Okay.
Okay? Because he makes it very clear, we never say goodbye.
We didn't. And when we parted, we say we love you. Love you, bro.
Okay.
Love you, you know. Yeah,
but we never say goodbye, okay? So that's why it happened the way it is. It happened. He can't say goodbye. Just know that.
Okay.
And I don't know that about your family.
No, that's how that was our way of saying it. We love you.
Okay. And we never say goodbye. And so he doesn't say goodbye.
Okay.
All right. So tell her that.
I will.
All right, honey.
I'm going to give it to her. Tell him I love him.
You just did. All right. Thank you.
Thank you
You're
so
welcome. He's going to come to you in a dream, and he's going to work with you. He'll give you some connections there. No lottery numbers, though. No lottery numbers. And the joke of the lottery numbers is from the guy who's quirky here. Is that like an uncle or someone removed from the family or something, that man?
We have a cousin.
Okay, someone removed from the family. He's not like direct in, but he's off to the side. That's how they make me feel. He's off to the side, like an uncle, a cousin. Quirky. Okay.
Okay. It's not my father-in-law, is it?
I have no identification for him, honey. I just know the personality that he's presenting to me. All right?
Okay.
All right.
They come to me, I will figure it out. Thank you so much,
You're
Sarah.
welcome, and I do readings that are crossing over readings, so if you'd ever like to make a connection with me and have a personal session, go to SarahSpiritual.com/sessions and book a session, and we'll see who comes through in a much more conducive environment to really bring them in. All right, my dear.
I will, and I'm going to bring my sister with me. We're going to both do it.
Great. Thank you so much, honey. God bless you. Bye.
Thank you. You as well. Bye-bye.
888-565-1470. I've got to go to Georgia. Georgia's been holding. I've got Georgia on my mind, Georgia. And I got Logan in Georgia. Logan, how are you?
I'm doing fine. Can you hear me?
I hear you perfectly, Logan. Thank you so much for calling. Is this your first time?
Yes, ma'am. First-time caller, first-time listener.
Well, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. And how can I assist you tonight?
Well, I have two things that I wanted to ask you this evening.
Okay.
First, my wife and I are getting ready. Well, we're embarking on a new business venture.
Oh, yes.
And I just wanted to, And the last business that we were in was, it was profitable at first, and then
you had to just shut it down because it just kind of fizzled out, right?
Yeah, and the new one that we're involved with, my wife is very passionate about, and I can see that it's making her extremely happy. I just wanted to see if you see anything down the road as far as this being something that we're going to be doing for the long term, or is this something that will eventually just fizzle out like the last one did?
It's interesting. As you asked the question, okay, so I'm just going to address what we just have right before us because Spirit's already talking. They gave me a picture of my father, so that means something to me. One of the tricks my father had up his sleeve in the land of businesses, restaurant business primarily, no Coke, Pepsi, Greek man, is he would build something up, and then before it had time to fizzle down, he would sell it, and he'd go create something else. Your wife is passionate, and this is wonderful, but I feel as if there's a lifeline to this business as well that doesn't have stayability 20 years from now, okay? So is there an online presence that we're going to create, please? Besides a physical structure, is there an online presence?
Yes.
Okay. This is going to be really important because as you move from where you are, there's going to be more coming, okay? But it's going to come from other avenues than what you're creating, okay?
Okay.
What is
I understand.
Okay. It's really important that you're ready to grow and transfer the flow of connections in a different way as you build the relationships and the business in the physical. This is important, all right?
Okay.
What is your secondary question?
There's somebody on the other side that I wanna reach out to, if at all possible.
Okay.
She's very important to our family, and she is a
like a mentor, a friend, someone that was just there for you. Yes.
She's my mother-in-law.
Okay.
She's my mother-in-law. She passed away a couple of years ago.
Hold on. But let me give you what they give me. All right, please. She was like kind of like a mentor, a friend. She was more than motherly. She was all-encompassing. She made everyone feel like they had value and mattered. Does this make sense?
Yes, ma'am.
Brought everybody in together. She brings people in together. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
She was the matriarch in the family. She stands tall there. What's your question?
Well, she was a notable prankster, and she hides my stuff. I know she does. I want to know where my watch is. She's hid my car keys twice. I know it's her too, because the thing is, I tear the house apart, and then it's like they're right on my nightstand, or they're.
Okay.
And I know for a fact that I've looked there. My wife looked.
Did you look behind the dresser?
Behind the dresser? No.
Behind the dresser? It's behind something. But if you ask her, she'll probably put it on the bed. But it's behind something. Because where I see the watch is dark. So there's not light around it. So that means it's behind something for me.
Well, the search continues.
The search continues. But she loved gathering people together. This is true, yes? Your mother-in-law loved gathering people together?
My time with her was very brief. Because of my job. Okay. It kept us from where she lived at.
Okay.
But the brief time that I actually had to spend with her, I had never seen a person love their children
and
or
family.
Their child
Yeah.
and their grandchildren the way she did.
Yeah.
And I just want to know if she's okay.
She is. That's why she makes me feel as if she was more of a mentor or a friend. Like she just brought everybody in. You ever see the woman who just like somebody comes in and they hug them and they hold them to their chest? Like, oh, like that's her energy. That's her energy she gives me.
Yes, ma'am.
She's with you. Yeah, playing with you, but your wife is inspired by something her mother used to do, yes?
Everything.
Yes. So use that inspiration and that wisdom and pour it into this business so it has the stability you want it to. Okay?
Okay.
There's product, there's service associated with this, yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Put it there together. And I do business coaching for my clients in my I do different sessions, but if you're open to a general reading, I would love to get you and your wife on the phone and give you some coaching, some business coaching, and we can lay it out for you.
Okay.
The way my dad used to do it.
We would appreciate that.
Okay. Go to SarahSpiritual.com and we'll connect on the phone and let's do it.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Thank you so much. How did you hear, Logan, about the show, please?
My wife listens.
Okay. Well, tell her I said thank you.
I literally came in from buying groceries. She's like, here, do this. I was like, okay.
Wow, I'm so, you know what, Logan? You're very well trained. We need to clone you, okay? Thank you so much.
Appreciate that.
God bless you. God bless you, and much success. And I look forward to speaking with you both again in the future. Thank you. Bye.
Ditto.
888-565-1470. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors. And then when we come back, I've got to go to Maine. Wonder if it's chilly in Maine. I've got to go to Fort Lauderdale. I've got to go all across the nation. In the meantime, I've got to go to Facebook and go to YouTube and see who's got a question for me and see if we can make some of these connections. Thanks so much. God bless you. Bye.
I've been standing in the room before I walk through the door. Do you know me? Have you heard me? Have you seen me? Do you know my voice? Did you call?
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with SarahSpiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
Interested in relieving tension, reducing stress, and revitalizing your energy? Call reflexologist Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954 to book your session. Reflexology of the hands, face, and ears improves circulation, the functioning of the nervous system, reduces fine lines and wrinkles, and leads to a glowing complexion. Experience what reflexology can do for you today. Contact Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of life. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll-free worldwide. 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook.
Sarah Spiritual, and we are spiritually speaking to all of you. It is our 475th live show here, and we are going right up to Maine from sunny South Florida, which was a little stormy when we first started the show, but now we are moving up to Maine. I've got Jasmine. Jasmine, how are you?
Hello, I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great, Jasmine, and how can I assist you?
Oh, I'm just wondering if things are going to be shifting soon for me, like if anything's going to, like, do I have anything good happening?
Tell me something good. I know you're stuck. I know you're stuck, and that's actually the illusion that is trying to be masterfully created around you. Mercury retrograde is definitely going to prove to be a little bumpy. And I say this, and it could actually play to your advantage because, you know, sometimes people who try to rattle a lot of cages around them end up getting themselves a little bit more out of sorts than they could ever get anyone else. And that's what I see happening with the circumstances around you. They're busy trying to keep everybody off balance, but in turn, they're going to be more off balance than you could ever be. I hope that makes sense to you, yes? Because I feel like some things have been trying to pop up and cause some angst and disruption, yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I will take you into, because you want to make a trip, yes? The month of April?
I don't know. I mean, I'm open to anything, really.
I see a trip for you around April time. Important.
My next court date is the end of this month.
Okay.
Or no, end of
March. Yeah. That's why I said, remember, let's go back to what I said. March is going to be a little bumpy. And they're trying to create these illusions. But the more they try to rattle cages, the more is going to fall back on them. And hear what I'm going to say. I feel like something's going to create discrepancy around what they have to say in court. That is going to actually kind of give you some more fuel to say, this is what I want, this is what I need, and this is how it has to be.
Okay.
Okay. But they're really trying to keep you on lockdown, and I know that.
Yes.
You know, they're trying to box you in. And I just don't see it being successful in the long run. You just got to navigate through this because I'm going to use the word he can only keep this up for so long. The smoke and mirrors. Because behind the scenes, the walls are crumbling down. And, you know, he needs to, and for his own sake, he needs to take care of himself and not worry so much about making life uncomfortable for you. Okay?
Okay. I just have one more thing I wanted to ask you. I had a dream the other night, and my grandfather was the night he came to me, and he like held my hand, and it was a night where it was weird because it was my first night that I've been like by myself without any family around, and I woke up like crying, and I could still feel his hand with me. It was like so sweet.
Yeah, so that you wouldn't feel alone.
Yeah.
You know, you want to feel that support. You want to feel that support. And, you know, it's you against what seems like the world up there. Yes?
Yeah.
It's okay. It's
I definitely feel alone up here, even though I have family.
I understand, but part of the methodology is, you know, the trying to keep you as alienated as possible so that you just kind of cave into whatever they want. It's not happening. So, you know, very much this is a very karmic experience that you're enduring. There's a dark night of your own soul that you've been going through. You know, you thought you had one 10 years ago. Now you have a different version. Now you're like a lioness protecting her cub. And in this journey, you're going to come to a really strong realization of who you are, and it's really going to open up a lot of your gifts. So be aware of that, all right? This is all for your greater good, and everything will work out. It'll work out. They cannot hold you prisoner there. They may want you to live there, but they can't hold you prisoner there.
Okay.
You know, I just as I was getting ready to sign off, Spirit said, start looking for jobs down here. You see, you're fueling their energy because you're seeing the illusion of being trapped as trapped. Start looking for jobs down here. Start looking at places to live here. Open up, put your attention, not in the illusion that is before you. Put your attention on what you desire it to be. Okay?
Okay.
And you might be able to say, Your Honor, I've got a great job. They want to pay me $100,000. You can't stop me from getting my job. Can't make me leave my child. What?
Right.
outsmart them.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Keep me posted, Jasmine. Bye.
All right. Love you. Bye.
Bye. 888-565-1470. Let's go to Fort Lauderdale. I've got Michael on the line. Michael, how are you tonight?
Hi, she said. Hello.
Hi, Michael. How are you tonight?
Hi, Sarah. This is Joe, Michael's father. He's got an issue. Would you please share a little bit with him? God bless, please.
I'm sorry. Who are you?
I've spoke to you before. My name is Joe, and I spoke
Joe,
to you about
yes.
numbers and the feathers, and it helped me a lot, Sarah. So good. So God bless you. I appreciate it so much. But my son has some serious issues, and he'll talk to you right now if possible.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
What's going on? Oh, boy. Sarah?
Hi, Michael. How are you tonight?
Terrible.
I know. I know you're feeling like you're trapped in a personal prison, right? And that you can't quite get yourself out of that. And no matter where you turn, you kind of feel like everything's kind of dark, right?
I'm out of the prison. But you have touched the note there with that, what you just said.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, I'm just going through a brain trauma.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody beat me in the back of my head, or a whole bunch of somebody's. I have no idea why.
Right.
My memory is gone.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, I see things in my sleep. I see things during the day. And I'm not allowed to talk to anybody about what I see, because when I do,
they think you're crazy.
True.
Yeah, and then people think you're crazy too, so it doesn't help you. Yes.
They come true.
But let me explain something to you, if I may. When we remove the conditions that have been indoctrinated within us, that we are not as connected as we think we are, that we don't have that connection where we can see things, that we don't have the power to speak things into existence. Because some of your memory has been shifted, you, my dear, are tapping into a realm of things that you see that are there, that can happen. And you speak it, and you see. It's like we took away one of the buffers because we removed that part of that veil for you. And some of that happened because you were near death, Michael, they tell me. So in the near-death experience, you came back in this enlightened version that gives you the gift of sight. Only what you see isn't really quite so nice. So that's the other bummer. You're not seeing the yay, I see a wedding. Yeah. You're seeing oh, there's something wrong here. So that's very uncomfortable for you. But I also feel like, and this is how they show me your brain, that there's areas of the brain that have gone gray and dark. And
I have died 7 times.
I know. And you came back with a lot of gifts. That's what I'm telling you. You think you left empty-handed, but you got a lot going on.
I really like it up there.
I know you do.
Call me crazy.
No, but it's just not your time. Okay?
I keep coming back. I keep getting recycled.
I know you're not done yet. I don't know if you heard the song on the opening of the show, but the song is "There's a light, there's a light," and there's a light with you. Even though you feel trapped in this darkness of a world that is not the same as you thought it was supposed to be, and you feel removed from yourself, almost like you're out of your body of who you're supposed to be, because this isn't how you imagine life to be.
In the light?
I live there, dear, but yes.
Okay. Thank you.
No, you're not crazy. You're just awake. You're just... Yeah, you can walk around the street and go, okay, I think I'm a little more awake than a lot of people. But they may not understand that, all right?
I don't want to come back. I like it up there.
I understand, but for now you have something magical to bring to the world.
But why do I keep coming back? I'm in a lot of pain in my head.
Well, I have a doctor. I have a doctor to refer your father to that does a particular work. So we're going to pass that information on. I told your dad I would try to give him a call. So I have to see if I can make good on giving that information to him, maybe tonight or first thing tomorrow morning, so that you have a place to go that we can kind of illuminate and take some of that pain away from the brain. But
I'd love to meet you in person.
Well, that'd be wonderful. I would love if you guys pop up to the Expedito Enlightenment Center one day and make an appointment. But I'd like to do some healing energy with you. If you are open, we're going to work with you in the sound. And all I need you to do is just breathe, and I'm going to channel some sound through you, and we're going to see if we can work on those brain waves. Are you ready? Don't say a peep now. Just stay there. Breathe. That almost tickle?
Yeah, it tickled really good. You really don't have any idea, because I have a lot of sights and feelings. I see a lot, too. You have no idea what's coming your way. I do. But, ouch. It's good stuff. It's not bad stuff.
Oh, good. Good to know. Well, we're going to meet. I know we're going to meet. I want to meet, have you introduced to my...
I want to meet you.
Doctor, friend, who's, well, actually, he's a hyperbaric. He has a hyperbaric chambered Ray Crawley. And so we'll be sure to give your dad that number. So we will definitely make that connection. And I know that this is going to make a difference for you. All right?
Can I give you a phone number of mine that...
Not on national.
Somewhere down here in Florida, you can actually call me and just tell me where you're at.
Well, I'm in West.
I would love to come to see you.
I'm in West Palm Beach, and so we're not that far. And I have an entire center where you can come. And we don't want to give me a phone number on national radio because everybody's going to call you. Then what are you going to do?
Oh, well, then
You'll be busy.
Answer everybody.
All right. But I do know that we have,
all right,
your dad's phone number.
That.
And so we will be in touch, and I'll connect you with that hyperbaric chamber. All right. And that healing energy that I sent your way is going to stay with you for a while. All right. So happy floating. All right. God bless you.
You do the same. Okay, honey?
Thank you. Bye. 888-565-1470. We've got to go right back to the phone lines. I got to go to Kentucky. I've got Melissa on the line. Melissa, how are you tonight?
I'm very well, Sarah. How are you?
I'm doing great, Melissa. And expansion is the name of the game for you this year. We got to clean some things up so you can open up, yes? We're feeling a little stuck? Yes, a little weighted down. It's like, I just can't feel like I can shake it off, right?
Yes.
Shake it off. Ma'am. Yes, indeed. Miss Melissa, what is your question?
Well, I've had an amazing 3 years. I feel like I'm in a really good place in my life journey. Looking for my vibe tribe that's local. Still doing that. But I feel they will come to me. I will find them. And I am in sort of a limbo.
Yep.
I've started a new job. I just sold my house.
You're in a perfect place.
I feel good about it, but it's kind of like one foot's in the door, one foot's on the porch.
Right. Well, let me share something with you. Remember when I first connected with you, I said I see you clearing the decks. Like we're expanding, but we got to clear the decks, right? That's what you're doing. So the memory and the thought of the house and what it represents, the accomplishments, the connection, that's got the foot on the porch, sugar. But that's all right.
It does.
We do not need to stay there, because I'm going to spin with you. And when no, we're not going spinning class. I'm going to spin with you. And when my spirit guides spin, it's like the wheel of fortune. So we're going to spin the wheel. And I'm going to take you into the month of May. Tra-la, it's May. When I'm bringing you into the month of May, I feel as if there's a new residence, but it doesn't even feel the same. So I don't know if we're thinking of going over to a slightly different spot, or maybe a slightly different town, or a different vibe of a residence or apartment. But whatever it is, it's going to feel good. And when you're there, I feel as if now we are feeling simple, peaceful. As far as the vibe tribe, good vibes bring good vibes. You give, yes. You give, you give, you give. Now, we are open to receive, to receive, to receive, to receive. And when you open up the energy of receptivity, what I see coming to you is a gathering, almost as if you want to have your own group. You don't just want to be a part of a vibe tribe, you want to create a vibe tribe.
I've thought about that, actually.
I know, a woman's group, because you got a couple of stories to tell, Melissa.
They wouldn't believe me.
But you see, they will believe you because you've passed through your storms, kind of like Michael. He went to heaven 7 times. Well, you didn't quite get up there 7 times, but you've had your own experiences. And each time you picked yourself up. And you always took people with you on the way up. Of course, you're going to attract people. And didn't you just join our SarahSpiritual Vibe Tribe?
I did. Yes.
Thought I had a vibe like I knew you in my Vibe Tribe.
That's just a couple of days ago. You're right.
Just a couple of days ago. I spy with my SarahSpiritual eye. Don't miss much.
No, I'm sure you don't.
We feel the energy of connectivity here. We feel the soul family recognition here with you. The ascended masters, the master teachers, are very much aware of the work that you're to do. Empower, aspire, recognize greatness within self and others. This is the mission before you. This is why the physical structure needs to be released, so we could be born again without the conditioned memories of the past, however great and sometimes not so great they might have been. The worldly accomplishments will continue to yield. The job will work itself out. You will adjust. I feel it more temporary. I don't say that to shake you. I just feel like it's a stepping stone.
Yes.
Okay.
I got my foot in the door, and I'm happy with that. There's a lot of areas and divisions I can get into.
Right. So as a stepping stone, you will make that change when it's time. It is not to get ahead of oneself. One is to live in the moment of now. In the moment of now, you've sent out this call to the universe that all souls connected to you of good vibrations, good vibrations are really meant to be connected. And so the journey begins. And as you transform, others will as well. Empower others.
Okay.
You fought long and hard to get where you are, but now you realize you didn't have to fight so hard. It was all going to come anyhow. So now you teach that. But you didn't realize that when you were going through it.
No, I don't realize it at this moment.
It's coming.
All the pieces. Fight that hard.
Okay. Oh. All the pieces will come together.
That's beautiful. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you so much for calling. God bless.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
888-565-1470. Oh, we've got to go to Minnesota. Let's go to Michael in Minnesota. Michael, how are you?
I'm doing good, Miss Sarah, and yourself?
I'm doing great. And how can we assist you tonight?
Basically, Miss Sarah, my wife was on your thing. I believe that was Sunday, if I'm not last Wednesday.
Okay.
And her name was Natasha.
Mm-hmm.
Natasha Monique Allen, and you just, whatever you did, you shook her spirits back in order. And I was like, I'm going to give it a shot. And I'm basically just wanting to see, Miss Sarah, what is in store for me? What is in store, should I say, for myself, my wife, and what is prevailing for us for the future?
Well, communication is going to be key between the two of you. You're both kind of stubborn. When's her birthday?
April 2nd, 1981.
That's yours. What about hers?
Hers is August 9th.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Do a little dance? Oh, yeah. Oh, God, we're going to fight. We're going to make up, break up to make up. That's all that. But okay, that's okay. You can have your moments. But when I see this energy, I see for you that you're winding down from a cycle that's really important, because all the things that didn't work for you, you don't want to take them with you next year in 2020. And I feel like we need to embark on new horizons for career and business so that we can feel more financially secure, yes? And that we lost ourselves in the what we have to do, what we need to do, and how everybody's supposed to be, instead of just letting each other be. So your wife lost track, if you've lost track of the center of the meaning of why we're together, and the meaning is love. And not that we don't love each other, but we have to respect each other, and we have to respect each other in a way that we realize that we have differences, and that those differences, those unique differences, are part of the reason why we're attracted to each other, although at times makes us want to choke each other. But that's okay. Because you're both aspiring to go to a new level of family, commitment, community, and connection. And as you move into that energy, as you close out your chapter of this year, and you wind yourself into next year, increase in finances come. I feel like we want to reposition something in residence. Are we looking to move or up-level something in our house, please?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Oh, my goodness.
This is how I see it unfolding. What you do now is creating the flow for that for 2020. All good things come to those who wait. But here's the trick to waiting. We can't wait in doubt. We have to wait in faith. When you wait in the knowing that it's already done, even though you don't see the evidence of it, it comes expeditiously. Otherwise, we just slow up the whole thing, and it just doesn't come as quickly as we want. And then we get more down in the dumps. And is there something you wanted to study or follow up or follow through with to improve something for your work?
Yeah, basically, Miss Sarah, get my license. I'm about, I need my license, basically, and I need to get it. And I feel like if I get my driver's license, that's going to open a whole new door.
Okay. Well, study and take that test and do what you got to do. You are not limited. You are infinite. Infinite beings can do anything. I hope I've been of service to you.
Yes. One more question. We've been trying to, make a family.
I know that's coming. I know. I see it.
Oh.
Yep.
Because we lost one. We lost one last year.
I know. Timing is everything. We're going to take you into the summer. We should have a better story on that one. All right, my dear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Keep me posted.
Thank you.
You're welcome. God bless you. Bye. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors, and then when we come back, we're going to come right back to the phone lines and to Facebook, 888-565-1470. Stay with us, everyone. Shoo, don't go away. We're going to be right back.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with SarahSpiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
Interested in relieving tension, reducing stress, and revitalizing your energy? Call reflexologist Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954 to book your session. Reflexology of the hands, face, and ears improves circulation, the functioning of the nervous system, reduces fine lines and wrinkles, and leads to a glowing complexion. Experience what reflexology can do for you today. Contact Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of life. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll-free worldwide. 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook.
Yes, I was in the room before you even knew it. Yes, I am back. I am Sarah Spiritual, and we are Spiritually Speaking. And I just looked at the clock, and I'm like, holy crow. How could 3 hours almost be gone? I think we need another hour. No. He's like, no, can't have another hour. No. They're like, pull the plug on Sarah Spiritual. And, of course, we remember the last time I said I need another hour, what happened, right? Yes, we know what happened. Okay, so everyone who would like to have me on WWNN every day of the week, write into Facebook and to Freddie Santori and tell him that we want Sarah Spiritual every day. We want Sarah Spiritual every day. That'll solve all our problems, and there'll be plenty of me to go around, right? 888-565-1470. If I don't answer your question tonight, just know that we will answer you next week or in the feed. Go to Facebook, leave your message in the feed. We'll get to as many questions as I possibly can. My cat, Cleopatra, is very upset that she has to share her kitty cat time with me and me answering questions. So let's go to the phone lines, and I think I have to go to Andy in Florida. Andy, how are you tonight?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great, Andy, and how can I assist you?
A friend of mine referred me to you, and I just have a question about my love life. I was just wondering, where does it stand? Where should I go?
Do you have a particular birthday of a person you want me to look into?
August 3rd, 78.
Okay.
That's the girl I just broke up with.
Mm-hmm. You know, I feel as if you have been attracting people who, they're not honoring you. Am I making sense to you?
Yeah.
Okay. They're just not seeing in you what you know you bring to the table. Okay. Thank you. And we're attracting people who are not emotionally available. And there's a part of you that doesn't feel that you really deserve all the love that you say you want. And that's an aspect, Andy, that would be really important for us to take a look at. I do some sessions with people on soul integration. I do general sessions. You are in Florida. I don't know where, but it really doesn't matter where you are because I have phone, I have Skype, I have WhatsApp app. I got every way to get in touch with people. Someone made me download in Tokyo when I did her reading WeChat. So now I got WeChat. I don't know what a WeChat is, but I chatted on WeChat and now we chatting. Okay. So it's time for you to take a look inside of you and ask the question, who inside of me doesn't feel that I'm worthy to have the life that I know I want? Right. Because you keep taking steps forward in relationships. And it's not even just dating. It's work relationships. It's connections with people. And you're just walking away feeling empty. And you're like, but what's going on? Like, I came with a full cup. I look at my cup. We ain't got a speck of soup in there. And you're walking away with an empty soup cup and thinking, what did I do? This is true, yes?
Yes, right on the money.
But I say this to you, and I say this with the greatest of value of the energy that I see around you. When we come from a place of heart and we love oneself first, we attract immeasurable, infinite love in the future. So in the moment of now, when you focus on loving you, I see a relationship. I'll tell you what, you line that up, I'll sing at the wedding. I'll sing real good. Okay?
Whoa, okay.
But we've got to get you there first. So let's get you there.
Okay.
Let's work. I hope you visit my website, SarahSpiritual. They're winding me off the show. I just wanted to grab one more call before we went off. But I hope that I've validated what you've experienced and just give you some insight that it is coming. You just want it's a little bit of an inside job to attract the right thing on the outside. Okay. All right, Andy. And whoever referred you to me, tell them I said thank you.
She said thank you.
I love her.
Okay.
She said it's Cynthia from Kissimmee, but thank you.
All right, thank you. I guess I love her too. She knows me. Thank you. All right, God bless you. Bye.
God bless. Bye.
Well, I guess I love everybody, right? Because we are family and we have been connected now. Going on 10 years this year, guys. And it's so much fun to know that we've all navigated a few things together. And no matter where you are and what you're doing and how you're feeling. It might be a little uncomfortable, but that's okay. Because you've got the power to make a shift and a change. You've got the power to believe anything's possible and focus on what you desire. And even if the things around you don't appear as if they're going to yield you what you desire, trust that all things come in the perfect time. And a peace of God, the light of God, dwells within you. And that light transcends any darkness. Thank you so much for sharing time and space with me. Visit my website, SarahSpiritual.com. Pop on over to my Facebook page. Leave us a comment. Sarah Spiritual Facebook. Visit Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube. Hang with us on Sunday for our Sunday Fun Day at 5 p.m. on Facebook. Stay with us all the week, connected. But in the meantime, until we meet again, God bless you. Good night. And I am Sarah Spiritual.
Oh, there's a light. There's a light.
This has been Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. You can hear and speak with Sarah Spiritual every Wednesday from 5 until 8 p.m. Each week, Sarah Spiritual and Spirit answer your most important questions as you navigate life. Listen and call in next week and let Spirit guide you. If you didn't have a chance to speak with Sarah Spiritual tonight, visit Sarah at SarahSpiritual.com. You can message Sarah Spiritual at Facebook and follow her on Instagram